Hello, this is Erin with A Joy in Pens and Paper, and it is time to check out day 11 in the 2024 Inkvent calendar. So here's our day 11 door. Let's pop that open. Grotto. All right. This looks a little similar just based on the label here to Ancient Copper. Oh, that says Extreme Sheen. Ooh. I think that's the first Extreme Sheen. Oh, fascinating. Okay. All right, so we will be swatching on our three papers. We have Life Bank paper, Clairefontaine Rhodia paper, and Tomoe River paper. I will be using a Kakimori brass nib dip pen to do my swatching. And we will also be using a baggie to do a sandwich baggie to do a splat swatch. All right, that's kind of a bright reddish orange. Grotto. Day 11. I'm realizing, because it's the middle of the day while I'm recording this, I don't have my overhead light on, so let's get that going. All right, so we're going to let that dry. I'm very interested in this label of Extreme Sheen. Grotto. Day 11. Sorry to be repetitive. Okay, so I'm going to put these two off to the side to dry, and I'm going to bring out the, and I just rinsed the Kakimori nib. It was almost a highlighter-y color that came out, which reminds me quite a bit of Birmingham Pen Company because they seem to put a lot of some kind of a highlighter base. All right, so I have a plastic baggie. Oops. And I'm working on being very mindful of the amount that I put on the page so that I get a swatch but not necessarily bleed through. And I underdid it. So in this, it's looking kind of a brightish pink. Interesting. All right. Very interesting. All right. Moving back to the Kakimori brass nib dip pen. Oh, I dipped that way down. We have and here's day 10 with Star Bright. So it definitely is kind of a blue black with, especially with the writing, even though it looks grayish in the swatching. So we have day 11, grotto, and this was an extreme sheen. There's something that's just so satisfying about crossing an X when writing in cursive. Oh, I'm seeing the gold sheen start to come out. All right, and then lastly, I'm going to use 3 TWSBI Go pens. Oh yeah, I can see that sheen. And do a little writing sample. So say TWSBI Go Fine. TWSBI Go Medium. And stub. I was so excited for stub, I wrote it first. It is what it is. All right. Interesting that that is such kind of a bright pink, and it seems much more of a orangish red elsewhere. All right, so on the Life Bank paper, it is mostly dry, but definitely that sheen is popping out. It's kind of a goldish, greenish sheen. Maybe a little bit more green. But yeah, on those 2 T's, you can see it's nice and shiny. Then on the Clairefontaine Rhodia paper, actually there's not a ton of sheen coming out. It's more along the edging of the swatch and on the letter O. Not so much on those letter T's, and a little bit on the end here. Oop, and I see a little bit of the pink shimmer on the Wishing Tree Chameleon, switching over to green, so there's that. And then on the Tomoe River, so again, you've got that shininess, which some of that shininess is still wetness because it is drying, but in the writing, it definitely is coming across as a very prominent sheen. So the TWSBI Go Fine is mostly dry, but that is looking shiny. On the lines and the swatch, it's not coming through significantly sheeny. So it'll be interesting to see this. Again, the difference in that base color, where this is more the burnt orange, reddish orange, and this is very, very pink, is fascinating. This is a less red orange. So you've got kind of red, orange, pink. It's this whole spectrum of color, which is really interesting. Wow. All right. Well, that is fascinating. It looks wet. It's so sheeny that it looks wet. Interesting. All right. Well, there is day 11 of the Inkvent calendar. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in day 12, and we'll take a look at what this looks like later. All right. Bye.